Silsbee, Texas, weighing 418 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Okay, Big Show is taking credit for waking. As we started, let me provide you with some statistics so you can put all this into perspective. Big Show is 37-inch thighs.
Wow.
Mark Henry's thighs are 34 inches in circumference.
Oh, my gosh. Not for nothing, but who's the unlucky guy whose job it was to measure those two guys' thighs?
Big Show's chest, 67 inches. Mark Henry's, 62. Big Show's shoe size, an amazing 22.58. Mark Henry's, 20.
Was it you, Cole, that measured their feet and their thighs?
Yep. Big Show is no stranger to matches of this magnitude. He's been in the ring with some of the biggest and baddest, including Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, and the 500-plus pound Akebono.
Yeah, sure, those guys are big and bad, but none of them can match strength with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
It is a completely different ballgame when you're in the ring with Mark Henry, a man who we've seen roll up a cast-iron frying pan as if it was a piece of paper.
Yeah, Big Show's no slouch in the strength department either. I'll never forget the night he literally pulled the gigantic Titantron down from the arena ceiling. Oh, and the knee connects. Using that weight to his advantage. No, not again. Ouch. Just stepping on the back right on the kidneys.
Ever since Mark Henry was drafted to SmackDown back in April, we've been witness to an amazing evolution. The world's strongest man has been absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, just look at what he did to Kane a few weeks ago on SmackDown. Henry's world's strongest slam flattened the big red monster like a pancake. Did you hear how his leg connected? Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? The sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena. Now, let's not forget, Big Show had that knee seriously injured a couple months ago when he was run over by Alberto Del Rio's car.
You would have to think Mark Henry will target that injured knee king if he wants to chop this giant down, get him off his feet. Going after the injured knee would be the way to do it.
Yeah, and if Mark Henry can take out that knee, he will have effectively eliminated Big Show's power source.
King, the last time WWE was in this arena for a pay-per-view was for Night of Champions in September 2010, and that night, Big Show used his devastating knockout punch to defeat CM Punk.
Man, it was a very impressive victory for Big Show indeed. If he can land that knockout punch here on Mark Henry, this one might be over.
Now, speaking of CM Punk, he finds himself in a very unique position here later tonight as he faces John Cena for the WWE title. If Punk wins, WWE may be kissing the WWE title away.
That's right. CM Punk's WWE contract runs out at midnight. You know, I can't imagine what we'll do if he leaves here with the gold, Cole.
What a devastating move by Mark Henry. Everywhere these two superstars go, they leave destruction in their wake, King.
Yeah, especially Mark Henry of late. In his own words, he said, "You look at me sideways and I'll break your face wide open." Huh, that doesn't sound good to me.
Hey, nobody's safe around Mark Henry. We've seen him assault an audio technician a couple of weeks ago, and last week at SmackDown,
A resounding move by Mark Henry. He may get the 3 count right here. The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
In April of In April of 2011,